while ago, I did a video called MTG Arena Economy Improved Somehow, finally, something like that, in which I talked about how we now have gold packs. For every 10 packs of a new set that you buy with your gems to crack open to get cards and wild cards, you'll get some number of in-standard rares that really did genuinely increase the value you got from opening packs and buying into the economy. This was back in November of last year, and it marked pretty much one of the only big upticks or positive changes for the MTG Arena economy. For the longest time, I've been very, very critical of how expensive MTG Arena is to actually play constructed on, and how that economy is also closed, so you spend your money and that money is then lost. There's no way to get it back out like there would be with Magic the Gathering Online in the past. And the two constants in that time were one of frustration and upset from myself, because I just want to play good Magic. And the Arena client, when you're playing game to game, isn't that bad. I say isn't that bad. I'm going to go as far as to say it's pretty good. I'm gonna get crucified for that. The other constant is that people will tell me that actually they just go free to play by drafting all the time, and somehow think that's a useful piece of information for me who wants to primarily play constructed. You're telling me I should just draft constantly? Grind even? Yeah. Because time's not valuable at all, is it? But the shift away from both of those two things is that we saw an improvement in the economy, and I spoke about it loud, clearly, and quite excitedly in a video, and I came back to playing Arena. I had basically not logged into the program for most part of a year because the economy fucking sucked. And in recent times, I got back into playing Historic, a little bit of Explorer, and things like Historic Brawl and Gladiator as well, because I love 1v1 singleton formats. I've even started doing a series where I'm inviting friends of mine and other content creators onto the channel to play Gladiator. 100 card singleton, no ban list, no commanders. I've done one with Krim and Seth, and the one with CGB, Covert Go Blue, will be out this week, probably tomorrow after this video. I'm going to continue on with that series because I really enjoy the format, and sometimes playing through a veneer of shit is still playing Magic. Like, Magic the Gathering Online was trash for the longest time and still kind of is, but you're still playing the greatest game ever made, even if it is on a MS-DOS program made of yeast. But today, or yesterday should I say, we all received an email telling us that the price of booster packs, or gems actually, the price of a gem bundle on Arena is going up. At least for Europeans. And I'm going to unpack that now, and it just fucking really winds me up. Like, the idea that transporting Magic the Gathering cards digitally across the digital interwebs, the digital ocean that is the space between North America and here, somehow costs them more money. It's fucking annoying that Europe was already more expensive. There is the argument that it's value-added tax because you get your sales tax added on after the fact with America. But ultimately, we already paid more in an expensive system, and now we're paying even more. And that fucking sucks. So that's what today's video is about. It's about me being angry that we had one positive change back in November of last year, and now we're getting a price increase. And it's only a 10% price increase, but 10% is still 10%. It's still making an already expensive system worse. It's literally not what Arena needed. And it fucking pisses me off. If you're looking to pick up single or sealed product for Magic the Gathering, then use the link to the description below to coolstuffinc.com. Use the code KENOBI at checkout to get 5% off your order and to help support the show. So this is the email that came through. I'm going to read it out and then discuss it. Europe Arena pricing update. Starting with the update on May 18th, which is the end of this week. Or say end of this week. It's actually mid this week on Thursday. Magic the Gathering Arena is making some adjustments to its storefront in order to create pricing parity across devices and platforms throughout Europe to better account for value-added tax. They're using an excuse for value-added tax here. What value-added tax is, for those Americans watching, is basically your sales tax. At least in Europe, though, we stick it on the price on the shelf. So I know, as far as I understand it, in America, you take an item, walk to the till, and tax is added after the fact, and that tax can be anywhere between 0 and, I googled it earlier, 8%, but I'm sure there's some states with higher. But either way, that's actually on the price of everything in the UK. So if you see a car advertised on the TV, that's the price you'll pay, but with tax on it. If you see an item in a shop, the shelf label, that's a tax on it. It only doesn't happen when it comes to buying goods as a business, which I'm not going to go into today because that's not the case. This value-added tax line is kind of them just making an excuse, if I'm honest, because we already pay more. We already pay €99.99 for products that are $99.99 in America, which means we're paying $7 or $8 more when you do the conversion. And I always thought that was to account for the tax. That's why we just got it hard converted across to be European money. Turns out that's not the case, and they want to charge us even more. First, players who are paying in euros on PC will see approximately a 10% increase in prices. This will bring PC prices closer to being in line with mobile prices, which will not change. For those of you who don't know, mobile service providers and other platform providers will take a cut of your microtransaction microtransactions. So iOS and Android both are more expensive to buy gems on. I didn't look up the exact prices, but I guess it's this now, it's what we're moving to, because those systems take a cut of that price. So now they can make more money back on the PC players by passing that cost on to us in a way, by making us pay the extra amount as well. Doesn't make any fucking sense. Additionally, we'll be removing the ability to switch between paying in euros and dollars. Players in Europe will now only be able to pay in euros. Sounds like American players can still pay in euros if they wanted to. Not that they obviously want to. It's weird that they say like there's a 10% increase for anyone paying in euros on PC, and then the next statement said that you won't be able to switch to dollars in the US, in the UK anymore, or anywhere else in Europe. Bit fucking weird, honestly. As an example, here are the prices for gem packages. So 750 gems at the moment is $4.99 in dollars or euros. It's going to $5.49. So that's a 10% increase. As we go down the list, 10% increase, 10% increase. And then we have a slightly lower increase to get to 9,200 gems. And the bottom one appears to be a misprint or a mistyping. The 99.99 deal is for 20,000 gems, right? It's really funny that they're writing to us to tell us that an already expensive system is getting more expensive arbitrarily, and they can't even type it out correctly. Even at this point, Wizards fuck it up. These changes are effective May 18th, 2023 and will not affect other regions. A week after my birthday. Happy birthday to me and the rest of Europe that celebrate Vince Day. It really just grinds my piss because this is all digital shit anyway. It's pixels. It's stuff that's locked to an account they can take away from you at any time that you couldn't sell on the secondary market anyway. It's fucking sunk cost. It's lost money. And now they're putting things up because another platform asks them for more money to spend or to pay towards their fucking microtransactions over there, and thus we have to pay more on a different platform that never was involved with that. That's fucking bollocks. Part of me wonders if it's because it's coming to Steam. Arena lands on Steam this month or next, and I've looked it up. Their fees start at like 25.8% or something crazy like that. Obviously, big not retailers, big developers and big game publishers can negotiate that with Valve. So I assume someone who's a part of Hasbro will get a much better deal. But part of me wonders if there is going to be that, and I think there's going to be a loss in revenue as they move to Steam, because a lot of people start using Steam and thus have to pay a cut of their microtransaction to Steam, to Valve. I wonder if that's the reason. But again, just charge them more on Steam for fuck's sake, and don't charge us more on the actual client. Fuck me. They're charging us more, and I can guarantee they're not investing that money back into the client either. I can guarantee that the development teams are not growing, that the production times are not being paid for to have more time on the production. You won't see more features or a more robust client. This is just them making more money. One of the arguments that I've heard in the past that no one's really said about it today when I mentioned it all on Twitter is that if you don't do this, if you don't make all the prices level across the board, people will purchase their packs primarily on platform A, the one that is cheaper, and then go and play on Steam or mobile or whatever down the line by logging back into their account there. And to that I say, good. Who fucking cares? If the argument is that you have to pay more or charge us more because of the cost of going through a third party to make that microtransaction, then surely us going to the platform where that doesn't happen and you get the most amount of money through it is the correct way to funnel your customers in a sense. It's not really fairness, is it? Like, it is fair, but it's not fair in a way that anyone fucking wants. I was thinking would I be less pissed off if it wasn't a purely European change, and if America and Asia were also getting hit with a 10% price increase? And I thought, no, I wouldn't be happy. It would still fucking suck. It just sucks a little bit more that for some reason we are the ones that are singled out because of the way they can blame VAT. To go back to that point, if you were to buy your stuff on the main client and then play on the shitter on your phone, it doesn't really matter. They've still got their money and they're not paying an extra cost to a third party. If anything, they've not risen the cost. They've done better by their consumer, and then they've given their consumer extra options for logging in and playing, which they can utilize to be invested in the game itself, which will make you want to buy more packs down the line. Increasing the prices doesn't do any of that. It simply makes you more money from the people that will not stop. And that's the other point. Should I fucking stop at this point? Because I've stopped playing Arena for like over a year before, where I played it a little bit, but hardly touched it, hardly paid anything into it. I've come back very full force when I saw the gold packs, when I saw the economy get better, when I saw that I might be able to play digital Magic in a way that isn't dog shit. I fucking love playing Magic in general. I fucking love paper Magic, don't get me wrong, but digital Magic is where I cut my teeth on this channel. It's where I became a much better player. It's where I started making content. So digital Magic holds a very special place in my heart that I think we all don't really acknowledge enough, being able to just jam games of Magic back to back in a ladder or queue at any time of the day is fantastic. But fuck me, the greed of increasing the fucking prices again for a system that is already heavily criticized by everyone except for the people who are drinking the fucking free-to-play Kool-Aid. It fucking sucks. It really fucking sucks. And I'm not quite decided where I'm going to go with this. I want to continue to play Gladiator on the client because I think the format is incredibly fun. I like having fun and making content. But God, it fucks me off. I really hope they... No, it won't happen. I was going to say I really hope they react to people being quite upset about this on Reddit and similar, but they just don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter. They don't listen to us. It fucking sucks. A 10% price increase is not the end of the world, but is but another example of how an already expensive online system is just taking more of the piss. And it's not fair. It's the opposite of fair. They claim it's fairness across platforms. Bollocks. What a load of fucking shit. And there you have it. There's my honest opinion on how the price increases make me feel. It fucks me off. It really frustrates me. I don't get it. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. It's going to be a fucking depressing and negative circle jerk down there. I'll have some more gameplay and maybe some more upbeat videos throughout the rest of the week. So if you enjoy that stuff, stick around. But don't worry, I'll be moaning about something else come next week anyway. That is the circular nature of being in love with the best game by a shit company. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Ta-ta for now.